Hey friends, let's chill for today because we'll be doing a read aloud a few stories that you might have not heard of. Well, let's begin. Read aloud story number 1. The Wayward George. George, along with his wife, lived in a very poor condition. His only means of earning was through begging. One night, while George was begging on the streets, he found a big and heavy suitcase lying on the road. He called it for the owner with nobody to claim it. He brought it home. George opened the suitcase and found a large amount of cash in it. His wife told George, "Listen, God has sent us this money. We must use it wisely." Initially, George listened to his wife's advice. Sometime later, George fell into bad habits. He started going to casinos and started gambling. His wife warned him, "Please stop gambling, otherwise one day again we'll have no money left with us." But George had fallen into bad ways. He continued to gamble. Soon he lost all his money. George regretted, "If only I had spent money wisely, I wouldn't have faced poverty again." Moral of the story: God gives you a chance only once. Avail it wisely. Read aloud story number 2. The Magic Pencil. Painting pictures and then selling them was Carl's only means of living. One day, as he was out in the market to sell his paintings, the roof of his house collapsed and all his art material got destroyed. When Carl reached home and saw the mishap, he started weeping loudly. A stranger passing by took pity on him and gave him a magical pencil, along with all material required for making paintings. He advised Carl, "Use this pencil wisely, else you will be in big trouble." Next day, Carl started drawing pictures with his new pencil. He drew a beautiful garden. To his disbelief, a big garden appeared in front of his house. Then he drew a car, and to his ultimate surprise, a brand new car stood at his gate. Assured that it was a magical pencil, he drew a lot of pictures of things he needed. One day, without weighing the outcome, Carl thought of drawing a picture of a wild boar. The moment it was complete, the boar came to life. Before Carl could understand his mistake, the wild boar killed him. Moral of the story: an untimely thought can ruin your life. Read aloud story number 3. Late always. Jerry and Mike were getting ready to travel on a holiday. Mike was ready and waited outside while Jerry was still running around his house collecting things and packing them. His dog, Pinto, had brought his shoes and socks. He wore them and then stood scratching his head, wondering if he had forgotten anything. Pinto pointed to the door, reminding him that his friend Mike was waiting. But Jerry was quite sure he had missed a few things. "Hey, Jerry, come on!" shouted Mike. "We are getting late." "I have forgotten something," shouted back Jerry. What could it be? He wondered. He pulled open his cupboards and drawers, trying to remember what he had to take. Suddenly he noticed Pinto. "Of course!" he exclaimed. "We are taking Pinto with us." And he put him on his leash and with his tail wagging. Pinto joined Jerry and Mike. The moral of the story is, lost time is never found again. everyone.